back to the best New Year's party that you don't have to actually leave your house for. Right, now, closing the show for us, I'm very excited. I know you are as well. We've got one of the UK's best loved comedians and, bizarrely, one of our best ballroom dancers. Please put your hands together for the magnificent Bill Bailey.
Thanks for that. I love that. Hello. Yes, the ballroom dancing. Let's just address that. Shall we? Just briefly. Who knew the hippie could dance? No. The thing is, it's fixed my posture, right? Because I used to have very poor posture. Now it's like, you know. So it's fixed the posture for selfies. A lot of people ask me for selfies. Before, I was very awkward. I was like, all right, hello. And now I was like, And a bloke came to deliver a package to my house. And he said, can I have a photo? I went, yeah, sure. And I went, like that. And he went, no, of the package. So I just styled it out. Yeah, I knew that. It's difficult to deal with that level of fame. It's a huge amount of interest in you when you're on a show like that, like Strictly. And people want to take pictures of you, sell them to the tabloids. And I had some very interesting encounters, very odd encounters. Some bloke got in touch with me via Twitter, right? And let's be honest, Twitter can be a bit of a swamp of unpleasantness. And my socials tend to be quite wholesome, you know? A lot of my social media is basically people send me photographs of moths to identify. And there's nothing much for the tabloids there. It's not salacious, you know? And he got in touch with me, and he said to me, Bill, he goes, I just want to warn you, here are some screenshots of some emails I've sent to a tabloid newspaper. And I was like, oh, I don't know about this. This is a bit worrying. And he said, he showed me the emails, screenshots, and it was like this. Dear Daily Mail, I have some compromising video material of Bill Bailey, right? And I'm thinking, what the hell is this? Is this me misidentifying a moth in a pub car park? So, anyway, so they come back and said, what is the nature of this material? And he emailed back, he said, I was out in the countryside, I heard a commotion in a field. I looked through the hedge, and there was TV Strictly Bill Bailey, drunk in a field, swigging from a bottle of whiskey, bothering a llama, right? When he saw me, he became abusive, chased me down the lane, issuing a war cry. Would you be interested in this footage? And they came back and said, yes, we'd be very interested. And he went back and said, how much are you willing to pay? And they came back and they said, £20,000. And he messaged me, he said, do you fancy doing it? We'll split the money. So, it's tempting, right? Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled on YouTube, that's all I'm saying. Because we have a very odd relationship with fame in Britain, don't we? We're sort of slightly awkward about it, very British about it. You know, sometimes I'm in a cafe, people come over to me and they just sniff me. They go, yeah, I reckon it's him, you know? Well, I don't know what I smell of, you know, falafel and broken dreams. But I've got to say, the Dutch are much more pragmatic about fame. I was in Holland, I was walking up and down, this Dutch bloke goes past and he goes, you are Bill Bailey, yes? I went, yeah, and he goes, you are with a comedy and a music also? And I went, yeah. And he goes, I like it very much. And then there was an awkward pause. I thought, does he want a selfie? I sort of went, do you want to... Yeah. And he went, what? And I think he thought I was propositioning him. Anyway, so, do you want to... And he went, what? And he went, oh, no. He goes, I do not want a selfie. I just want to remember this moment with my eyes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Compare that to an incident I had in Swanage, right? It's my own fault. And this bloke, he was hovering around with a mobile phone like this, and he comes at me and he goes, here, talk to my sister. I went... I don't know. I said, what about? Her name's Claire. She just got a new job. Go on, congratulate her. Go on. So I went, all right, I'll put the phone to my ear, and he snatched it away. He went, that's not going to work, she's deaf. Oh, no, text her. I'll write it out. Well done, Claire, with a new job. All the best, Bill Bailey. And I said, well, why don't you send it? And he goes, no, you press send. That way she'll know it's from you. sort of madness that I have to deal with on a daily basis. I get nutters all the time. A bloke came up to me in the street, he said, same coat. And I went, wow, great. Oh, look at that, same coat. I wasn't wearing a coat, you know? I was in a bar in Amsterdam, right? And this bloke comes over, you straight away, you know he's a nutter. And this bloke comes over and he goes, Bill Bailey, yes? And I went, yeah. And he goes, there's no Dutch people in, by the way, sorry. I'm having a go at the Dutch. It's not the greatest language, is it, Dutch? No offence. I mean, there's other European languages which are a little bit more prettier, aren't they? Like Spanish. It makes, you know, even Shakespeare sound more romantic. To be or not to be, that is the question. Spanish, ser o no ser. Esa es la pregunta. Dutch, not so much. Zijn of niet zijn? Dat is de vraag. It's like a Klingon mugger. So, anyway. What was I talking about? You. I was in a bar, that's it, I was in a bar. And this bloke comes over, and you straight away, I know he's a nutter, and he comes over and he goes, hello, Bill Bailey. He goes, I am also in the business of entertainment. My name is Rudy van der Brugge. I was #1 clown in Rotterdam, 95, 96, 98. And he had a pipe as well. He goes, I was #1 clown in Rotterdam, 95, 96, 98. I said, what happened in 97? He goes, there was a misunderstanding. They were not my genitals. It was a prosthetic, but apparently inappropriate for the nativity. And then he started having a go at me for being English, right? He goes, you English are uptight. You do not know how to speak to a woman. I will show you the Dutch way. And he goes, this is how you speak to a beautiful woman. Hello, you are a beautiful woman. You have beautiful shaped ears. Your legs are symmetrical. Let's go to the motel. And, he goes, and I said, what about Englishman? Oh, Englishman is like this. Hello, it is sunny today, yes? It is sunny today, but at the weekend there will be drizzle. Do you like jam? I have many jams in my home. You can try them. Spread them on bread and butter. I have a knife for spreading. It is not for stabbing. I'm not a psycho. All right. Now, I've been busy this year. I've written a Cockney musical. Now, you'll know, this is based on an unlikely premise that Cockneys were the first people to conquer Everest. So, there's a bunch of roofers from the East End. They went on a walking holiday. They went, oh, we're here. So, this... You'll get it as I'll play it. It's work in progress. So this is all about work in progress, isn't it? So here we go. I'll play it for you, right? From Mile End Road to Everest, I was right up there with the very best. They called me in a Yeti and an old string vest. I'm last of the Cockney Sherpas. How's your crampons? Too tight. So, now... There is a bit of audience participation if you want to get involved, a bit of old school music hall. When I say, how's your crampons, you shout, too tight. Let's try that. How's your crampons? Too tight. Very good. With a fag and a whistle and a Gordon's gin, I was up K2 like Gunga Din. There's no crevasse I ain't smoked in, I'm last of the Cockney Sherpas. How's your crampons? Too tight. Yes, very good. I've rediscovered a love of a musical form that was part of my childhood, and that was, of course, ragtime. Now, ragtime's a joyous musical form. I think it's due a renaissance. I'll give you a reminder of what ragtime sounds like. Here's a bit of Maple Leaf Rag from Scott Joplin. Ragtime genre is very fluid. It can apply to all kinds of different kinds of music. You can apply ragtime to classical music, right? Here's a bit of Beethoven, Fiorelisa, in the ragtime style. works in all kinds of genres. It will work in the pop genre. You can say something like Seven Nation Army. So it works very well. And in fact, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a suggestion from you. Suggest a song, I'll try and play it in the ragtime style. Tequila. Okay. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it works well. Okay. Right, I'm going to try something now. As it's New Year's, it's special. I've tried something for you, John. I'm going to put together something. I'm going to try and play as many instruments as I can in a minute while playing the popular New Year's song, Auld Lang Syne. All right? So, OK, let's get ready. I've asked the band to join in here. The fantastic Ezra Collective. Well done, lads. OK, take it away.